Well, hello. Well, hello, everyone. 4:56 p.m. So I'm early, but still late because I like to go on even earlier than this. But I just woke up. Took a shower. So we're clean. And I got another one of these big things full of coffee. So we'll see if everybody caught. What's up, Keenan? We'll see if everybody caught my last minute time change here. Sorry about that, eh? Texas, what's up, dude? Texas, always popping on first thing lately. Cool. So we gotta do this big cup of coffee. Definitely fast. Definitely fast. Johnny 5, how you doing, buddy? Oh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. Yep. Don't have a backup water around here, do I? So welcome. Sorry for the last minute time change on you as you sign on. But I was going to do 6 to 7 like usual. Cool, Keenan. What's up, Chandler? So I was going to do 6 to 7 like usual and then watch the race at 7. But the race actually starts at 6 because there's 2 races tonight. So can't miss that, guys. Thanks for understanding. But I don't know how many people got my last minute memo in my video today, because that's when I told you guys I was coming on early. So we'll see who hits the notification bell, because they will all know that I am now signing on. West Coast, probably won't be too many people from the West Coast, because it's 2 p.m. there. Ish. So we shall see. I mean, Johnny, Mississippi, so that's cool. So, yeah. Just awaiting the folks. I have a question. Is Toyota Care available on any vehicle? And can you... I don't know what you're trying to say about the mileage. Can I extend the mileage? Talk to me on that one. East Coast represent for sure. Doug. See, Doug is in Alaska. So, Doug's winning. That's awesome. Colin says notification bell. Totally, dude. See? And that's why it's good to hit it. These last minute change-ups. So if you didn't see my video from earlier today, which by the way, making a full video, going to my actual job overnight, then making a full video earlier today, putting it up, running, sleeping, and then doing this, that's a pain. That's a lot. So I didn't get enough sleep today, so we're going to rock this humongous urn of coffee and rock and roll here. He even got off the phone. What a good dude. See? And everyone always says, the folks with the beards, you can't talk to them, okay? Well, Johnny has the biggest beard I know, and he's the nicest guy, so this works. Yeah. So 1 year today. 1 year ago today. Oh, wait, can you upgrade it from like 5 years, 60K, to 7 years? Yeah, so it's, mind you, it might be different in Canada, but it starts out as 2 years, 25,000, and then you could go to, I think I have the thing here, like a Toyota Care Plus it's called, and it's an extra 2 years. And it's like $300 for an extra 2 years of all that maintenance. It works itself out. Like I always said, I like to not exchange any money or anything when I go to do the vehicle maintenance stuff. I'd rather pay up front and just pick it up. It's way easier. I don't have to stand in line at a cashier. So it's kind of my thing. Happy anniversary. Did you buy your Tundra an anniversary gift? Okay, so I don't want to blow it up or anything, but something's coming on for the Tundra, but it's going to be a while. But it was meant to be for today, but we are way off from that. But it's getting worked on. I think you guys will like it. Something very big, yes. Not so much happy anniversary. Just say happy birthday to the Platinum. But yes, I get what you're saying. Thank you. Yes, it's something fairly big. Trying something here, right? I might as well. I have the truck. I've had the truck for a while. Might as well try things. Love the shirt. Mr. Soil said, yeah, dude, that was sick. Very sick. Cool. I like the fact that it has the Bondies on it and the sewn-in logo. Nitrous? No need. No need for nitrous. There's no need to have any more power than that Magnuson gives you on a day-to-day basis. Now, if I was like taking it to the racetrack every week, yeah, I would be crazy and starting to do like dumb things to it. But if I was taking that truck to the racetrack every week, it would be a double cab. Barring the fact that I could get a regular cab short bed, but like of what's available today, it would be a double cab. Just feels way faster. Double cab with a supercharger equals probably a rocket ship. Hey Mark, might as well do a small lift. Oh, stop, Sean. You're number one on the list when it happens, buddy. We gotta wait for that TRD Pro, the new TRD Pro suspension to come out. And then we'll see where we go. I don't know yet. We shall see. But I'll never forget you, Sean, I promise. You just have to figure out how I'm gonna ship it, because it ain't gonna be cheap. I have blackout wheels that came with the TSS. Cool. How do you keep them so clean? I'm just so OCD about a clean vehicle. My wife accuses me of hoarding cleaning chemicals. Weird, right? So Colin, this is a weird one. So the wheels that I bought for the Tundra, which are the Ultra Phantoms, are like a kind of like a matte black, right? So even new, they look dirty, but all I do to them, this is it, is I will spray them with water twice a week, or the rain does it, and they just keep their shine. No matter how dirty the truck gets, they always keep this like weird sheen to them, but it's not like overly shiny. So it's one of those things. But I don't do anything crazy. And with a black vehicle, I've given up on trying to keep it super clean. Especially with all the pollen in the air around here, it's nuts. Man, my Crew Max two-wheel drive feels quicker than my double cab 4x4. Did the same, hold on, did same year, 2 months apart. I'll tell you, that's pretty interesting. Maybe it's the two-wheel drive part of it. That could totally be. Just saying, nothing for me. What's up, buddy? Shout me out. Carlos! There's your shout. Back in the day, Mike, what's up? Car and driver did a test with a supercharged regular cab short bed Tundra. Quite a beast. Yeah, the regular cab short bed supercharged, that's the end-all be-all of speed and power. 100%. What's up, Brian? How you doing, buddy? Carlos is digging those shout-outs today, man. And we're getting a hello to Keenan. I found out that I'm allergic to pollen. If you're allergic to pollen, you're in trouble, dude. Mic check. So what's it all about? And where we gonna run? Maybe we could meet up on the sun. How'd I just go Limp Bizkit out of that? My double cab also had a lot of bed hop. So what was your double cab? What did you have exactly, trim and everything? Let me know. 504. Okay. It's obvious a lot of people didn't get the memo about the last minute switch. I bet you later on in this, a ton of people start signing on thinking that I'm on for 6. I bet you money. 2018 double cab SR5 4x4. You traded out of a 2018 into another 2018? That's pretty rock and roll, dude. Just trying to, okay, let's see. Jeremy, what's up, dude? Was thinking about having my truck wrapped like a matte gray. My kind of setup. Is it tough to take care of? Your thoughts? Okay. Here's the thing with wraps. And wraps are one of those things that you want to spend money on. And what I mean by that, you get what you pay for with the wrap. There are wraps out there that have warranties on them. There's some that are, you know, you get put on and they always say like good for 2 years, good for 3 years. There's some out there that are good for 7 years, depending on what you want. As far as once they go on, if they go on properly by a professional, the care of it is the same as kind of, you know, just washing a vehicle and maintaining it. But I will suggest you look up, where are you at, Jeremy? Where are you at in the country first before we go there? Yes, for the deal the wife got her. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Very cool. Literally just finished the year in review like 10 minutes ago. Glad I caught the updated time. Yes, I'm glad you did as well. Stupid me. Stupid me and my love for NASCAR. Adrian, what's up, buddy? How you doing? The dealership also saved me $110 per month on the Tundra. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Riddle me this. You ready for a good one here? You guys don't know this. When I went from a 2014 TRD Tundra, okay, I just had a 2014 SR5 TRD double cab. When I went from that to a TRD Pro Tundra, my payment dropped $100 a month. Isn't that crazy? Always like telling that story. All right, Jeremy, so look around, do your research, find a great shop. But there are Summit Auto Lab, which is in Utah. If you ever watch the Stradman, He's always with a dude named Clayton, and Clayton is meticulous. He's far away. You'd have to drive out to Utah, Park City, or ship your car out or whatever. But he's the best in the game. I'm sure there's some on the East Coast that are great, but he's awesome. So if he's out there, there's got to be others out there. And like I say, they come with warranties and stuff like that. So just look around and check them out. But the wraps are awesome. And it just depends on how long you want them. Like you see some of the YouTubers that have like mucho dinero will put a wrap on like every year. You know, that's cool, but they're not cheap. They are not cheap. Do not go into it thinking you're not going to spend money. And if you find a super cheap one, walk away. Walk away. Let's see. So, talking about service technicians and good service, I failed to chime in yesterday during that topic. I take all my Hondas to my Toyota dealer service shop instead of Honda. That's pretty awesome. My service tech has been awesome. Even my brand new CRV, Toyota dealership service shop. I like what you're doing there. So, my wife, her family, they've always been going to this one local mom and pop shop for all their vehicles. And that dude is super, super, super honest. Once you find a good technician, whether it be a real dealership or a mom and pop, you stick with it. It's just the way it is. It's the only way to do it. So, I don't know. I guess it is what it is. But, you know, it's not just saying, and I'm definitely not saying all Toyota service centers are awesome, because I had some bad experiences at Toyota. I've had bad experiences at Jeep. But I've also had great experiences at Toyota and great experiences at Jeep. It just, all dealerships, well, most dealerships are privately owned or owned by a company. So it's a Toyota dealership, but like our local one here is owned by Penske. So like, it all depends on their, obviously Toyota has a footprint in how they do their work every day and, you know, the rules to follow and stuff. But, you know, it all depends on how the company follows up on things. You know, it's like a franchised out kind of deal. Johnny hates the service department. Okay, Edge is blowing my phone up, so let's see what Edge got to say here. Let's see a little bit Edge over here. Hold on here. Viewing photo. Loading. Oh. Is that a new computer, dude? That looks BA. I like it. That reminds me of the early 2000s. My buddy got a computer with lights in it like that. How do you like my... Hold on. Yeah, I do. I like it a lot. I like your editing setup a lot. Who are you pulling for in the All-Star race tonight? Eric Jones. We just got to get through the Open. But I like the way they're doing the Open now. There's 3 segments of the Open to get into the All-Star race, and each segment winner moves on. So I feel confident. Dan, what's up, buddy? Canadian TRD Pro, Dan here. I like that. Better late than never, but never late is better, but it's my fault. Because you're really early, because this is supposed to be at 6 o'clock, and I'm pulling a fast one on you guys. So did sir, just for editing, nothing else. It is dedicated. It is very cool. What kind of do-re-mi did you pay for that? My service tech tells me the real deal. Awesome. If I don't need it, he doesn't push it, and at times recommends other cheaper service shops for those common service requirements. Dude, that's your man then. Stay with him the rest of his career, because once you find one, they're tough to find now. Especially nowadays, it's tough to find good people out there that do honest work. When it comes to car maintenance. Especially with everything nowadays versus cars of yesteryear, everything's electronic now. So, it's killer. But who knows? Yeah, I have, like I said, I go to Liberty. Liberty's, they take care of me. I don't want to go anywhere else. If I bought another brand, I would, like I know, if I bought a Ford, I have a good friend who locally sells Fords. And he's like the #1 Ford salesman of the year at that dealership constantly. You always see him with awards and stuff. Like, he's a good dude. So, like, you know, he would take care of me at his Ford dealership if it was a Ford. Ram, I don't know what I would do because I've had weird success with that. You started early because of the race. Fess up. Oh, 100%. Yes. 100%. I was going to start 6 to 7, and then the race starts at 7, but the Open, the All-Star, to get into the All-Star race starts at 6. I'm not missing that. I did a live stream last night. This is like an extra. So, dumb question. Ready. What's the difference between the Canadian and American version of the Tundra? It's not necessarily differences in the way of total straight up. This is completely opposite of each other. It's just that the Canadian Tundras, like the SR5 Crew Max, you can get a moonroof on, and the SR5 Crew Max, or excuse me, SR5 double cab and Crew Max, you could get blind spot monitoring and backup sensors, which you can in the U.S. now, but that was first in Canada. But you still can't get a moonroof on the American SR5s, but you can in Canada. The TRD Pros that were out. Here we can only get a TRD Pro one way. Up there, their TRD Pros come with blind spot monitoring, backup sensors, moonroof, heated seats, so things like that. And a lot of Canadian dealerships will have the block heaters installed in all the Tundras on the lot, because obviously Canada's cold. So that's really it's subtle differences. It's like when you go to Europe. Like, it looks different, but overall it's just subtle differences. You know what they call it? A Royale with cheese. Ooh, movie line. Hit me with that movie line right now. Enough everything is new. Okay, including the wiring. I had Comcast run all the new lines. That's why the Comcast truck was there. Rock and roll. Gotta go watching a movie. Peace out. Enjoy the rainy weekend. I'll catch the rest of the show later. DV, be good. Have a good one. Enjoy your Saturday night. You don't need to be here. That's what I'm saying. Go have fun. Paul. Thanks, DV. Thanks for ending it right, brother. Best movie ever, by the way. Quentin Tarantino. Genius. Even ever thought of fixing a salvage Tundra? Absolutely have. I've always thought that might be fun to work on and fix, but might be worried about the fact that it was in an accident. Not necessarily a salvage Tundra. I've always thought about buying like just an older Tundra, like a first generation. That could use some fixing up and just doing it, you know, slow kind of bring it back to life build, I guess, which still is very, very, very possible, but I got to get to a point where it's feasible, you know. It took 30 seconds to render and save a 2.5. That's really good, really good. It's all about the speed, bruh. It is a huge pain to import one, yes, very hard. Because when that was going on, and all I ever wanted, dude, I don't know if you've gone back and watched some of the older videos before you knew about the channel, but my biggest gripe about my TRD Pro, and yes, I had the double cab, but my biggest gripe was that I couldn't get one with a moonroof. But in Canada, they could. So I ended up contacting a Canadian dealership about it, and it was just like, to do it would be jumping through hoops and just totally not worth it. But I mean, if you got the time and the patience, you could give it a whirl. There's a lot of importing laws that protect it, so it might just be better off just get yourself a platinum, dude. Do what I did. So DV's the man for Pulp Fiction. William with the Pulp Fiction. Sweet, sweet. Salvage wouldn't be bad if you make it a crawler, because half the truck would be gone anyway. Well, that's true, yeah. You know, the problem is, and Ed, you know this, we live in New Jersey, and half of the vehicles out there that are no, I shouldn't say that. I'm taking that right back. Half of the vehicles that I would go to look at, like something that's beat up and old and make new again, are like Sandy cars, you know, the Superstorm and things like that. So I don't want to deal with any of that. I was thinking more of a daily driver though, Edjo. That's, yeah, but you could totally do it, Chandler. Like, you could go buy, and I always look. I saw the other day there was an 07. It was really high mileage, but it was like $15,000, $12,000 or $15,000. Like, if you checked it out and it had, you know, an engine that still is tip top, because those motors do well, the 5.7s, you could really make some money off that thing. Yeah, and you actually do tow, Johnny, so all right, skip that, bro. Skipperoo on that. Oh my god, I'm so sore. Gotta stretch it out. Carl, take over. Well said, dude. At least the coffee's starting to kick in. So, did everyone here see the video this morning? Did everyone catch the video I put up? If you didn't, you should check it out. I did what Led Zeppelin would call ramble on. But it was good. I hit all my notes. I wrote notes, so. Thanks, Sean. Love you, bro. Chandler, okay, good. Well, get on it. Yeah, I don't like doing a video and a live stream in a day. It's just one of those things where it's like, I don't want to oversaturate, you know what I'm saying? So like, I put the video up, it was like 12:30, And now we're here at 5 o'clock, and we're doing a live stream. Like, it's too close together. Feel me? Kind of the way I feel about it. I'm always trying new things, though. This is kind of a new thing. I don't ever post a video on live stream days. Doug's the man. Johnny's the man. Chandler's got to get on it. Sean likes to sleep in. Ed, you miss your 07? You don't like the truck you have now? Z Diver. Rock and roll, dude. So does anyone want to make any bets tonight on the race? Who's going to win the All-Star race? Did you guys hear what they're doing? And first off, hold on. Simple yes or no we'll do here. Who here is a NASCAR fan? If you're a NASCAR fan, say yes. Yeah, Ed, your other truck was pretty sweet, bro. Yeah, I know you're not, Ed. You're New Jersey. There's no NASCAR fans here. Sean is a NASCAR fan. Hell yes. Dan, absolute. Dan, rock and roll, bro. Hey, your Jets are looking real good. Ho! Z-Diver NASCAR. Cool. Because if there's only a few of you on here, sorry guys, I missed a few minutes. Need to recap. Did you talk about towing? Negative. We were talking about, I don't remember what we were talking about. Well, now we're talking about NASCAR. Are you a NASCAR guy, Johnny? If NASCAR drove clockwise, I might be. Well, you know, they do road courses every now and again. Don't know all the rules for this race, though. We're going to go on that. There's still hockey left to play. Don't count the Jets out yet. Oh, I count the Jets out. Dude, this is the Golden Knights Cinderella story. The way you Canadians here know this, because you're all hockey players at heart, right? That was a low blow, TD. So the way, first off, Hellebuck is just stuck in the net. He looks like Henrik Lundqvist from the Rangers. He needs to challenge the shooter way more, okay? Because they're picking corners on him left and right. He looks nervous still. And the way the Golden Knights do like a dump and chase is so intense, it's awesome. Because it's not just a dump and chase. It's more of the way they keep their defensemen in the high percentage areas ready to attack the net. It's amazing to me. Like, watching their play, it's refreshing. I'll be honest with you. No more ketchup chips for you. Damn it. Go Jets. Okay. Yes, but you're old school. Okay. So, I'll tell you about the rules in a minute. Richard Petty's your hero. So, I grew up a humongous Kyle Petty fan. In fact, hold on. I don't know if I ever showed you this. My Kyle Petty commemorative mellow yellow plate. I have so many Kyle Petty collectibles, it's probably weird. It's all, I used to collect die casts, like the 124 size ones. I have every single car Kyle ever drove. I hate you guys with your ketchup chips. You own me. My thought on the TRD Pro Shocks, I love them, Jay. Love them. Love them. If you do put the TRD front sway bar on, though, the ride becomes a little rough because you're not letting the TRD Pro Shock do what it's meant to do. You're not letting it spring out. Because what happens is the bar will kind of hold it together a lot more, so you're not letting it travel. There you go. There's the word. Anyway, so the rules tonight. So NASCAR always hears us bitch and moan about how bad the racing is nowadays, how bad the cars are nowadays. So tonight only, NASCAR is listening to the fans, and they put a package on the cars that the Xfinity, which is the Busch Series for you older NASCAR fans, the Xfinity Series used at Indianapolis last year that led to the most lead changes, the most passes. It brought the pack closer together. The guys were racing all over the place. People say it was one of the best packages in recent years, and I'm talking like the last 15 years in NASCAR. So they're going to put that package on the cars tonight. Also, they're basically giving out to the teams the front end air ducts. So when they get in the car tonight will be the first time they use these air ducts, so no one will truly know what their car is going to do. So everyone's going in there, and it's going to be a hell of a race. So we shall see. My hope. Okay. Mike says, went to a race with Cub Scouts as a kid, but that's it. I don't idle well enough to watch sports. I'm like 30 minutes from NHIS, so all that happens is I deal with horrible traffic every race weekend. So the first race I went to was at New Hampshire. I used to go up to New Hampshire all the time, Loudon. Great. Now, the racetrack, they need to reconfigure it or something, but the area is beautiful. Like, New Hampshire is a beautiful state. But, man, that is a long ride. Okay, guys, got to go. Need to make dinner. Have a good night. See you tomorrow at 6:30 for my live stream. Enjoy the race, Mark. Thank you, Ed. We will see you tomorrow, buddy. Johnny just subscribed. Cool. Thank you, buddy. Do you recommend I put both front and rear sway bars on my TRD Pro? My Tundra is a pavement princess. See, in your case, yeah, why not? If you're going to go off-road, don't do it. But, yeah, if you're going to be on the pavement like me, it's just going to change the ride a little bit on you. You'll have a lot less body roll if that's what you're out for. So jealous of your truck. Dan, sell me your truck when you're done with it. That you can do. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all the new content. And he means that for my channel and his, so hook it up. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. David, what's up? Do you beat most trucks on the road with your souped-up Tundra? Crazy story, Dave. Back when I didn't have a souped-up Tundra and just the 5.7, I was taking care of business then, too. It's just a very torquey motor, the 5.7, so it definitely works out. Jay says, so no sway bar on the front with Bilstein Pro shocks, better going with King or Icon. It's not that you, first off, the truck already has a front sway bar, okay? It's already on there. The TRD Sport one that everybody's talking about, the front one, is just a more robust one. But from my experience, changing the front sway bar made the ride feel a little rougher. I'm talking on pavement. It just made it feel a little bit rougher. Nothing crazy. Like I used to say, at highway speeds with the TRD Pro suspension, it was like floating on a cloud. Like it would just ride the bumps beautifully. It was very smooth on the highway. But now, still smooth on the highway, but you feel the bumps a little bit more. Again, it's not letting it travel. So yeah, if you're open to other brands like King and Icon, like you said there, check them out. A lot of research. I always tell people, for suspension and tires, you should be doing nothing but research. So go on, watch a lot of YouTube. If you're going to use it off-road, especially, go check it out, see how it acts off-road, because that's where it's going to matter most. If you're not doing off-road, well, what kind of lift are you trying to do? Are you trying to do just a level lift, or are you trying to do like an actual, like 6-incher? Thanks, Johnny 5. No problem, man. Both sway bars help when towing. Totally. Like I said in my video earlier today, the sway, the body roll, is pretty much eliminated with the sway bars. Again, that definitely helps towing. 430 rear end helps too, for sure. We're talking like, that's like an 18-wheeler rear end. That's pretty funny. My two-wheel drive, with two-wheel drive, they're twitchy. Tow haul button makes it surgical. Rock and roll. TD, you would love listening to Meatloaf with my $6,000 audio upgrade. Yeah, I would, because I love Meatloaf, okay? Bad Outta Hell 2 changed my life. Just saying. And I would do anything for love. I'd run right into hell and back. Oh. I'm going to pop that in the old CD player tomorrow morning on the way to work. Guys, if you don't listen to Meatloaf, check Meatloaf out. So many good songs. They just don't make it like they used to with music anymore. I was having this conversation at work today. Yes, Johnny. Well done. Oh, that's funny. You just made my dog howl. Sweet. I do have a CD player. Of course I do, man. In the car. Do I have a CD player in the house now? No, I guess I could use PlayStation, right? We have a CD player at work. We never use that. My Bluetooth, I could connect my Bluetooth at work to like the house thing better than I can in my truck. So that says something, because hooking your Bluetooth up at work sucks. What are my pros and cons to what? Your Tundra, bro. What are your pros and cons to whatever you want? But I'd like to hear about your Tundra too. So what is the weather going to be like in Charlotte tonight? Let's check it out. Charlotte, North Carolina, as the boys get ready to race under the lights for the 2018 All-Star Race. It should be magical. Can Kevin Harvick continue his dominance of the sport? Or will the Toyota camp finally come up out of nowhere and start winning races as we head to the chase? Who will make it out of the Open to get into the All-Star Race as well? We are looking at 2 drivers ahead of all. We are looking at Chase Elliott. We are looking at Eric Jones in the number 20 Toyota. Will he make it to the show tonight? Oh, it is going to be clear for the race tonight. That's good. Level or 2-inch lift at most. TRD Pro has no extra leaf or leafs in the rear now. Just coilovers. For mostly on-road, TRD Pro Bilstein's good. Yeah, but can I give you a suggestion? Just check it out before you do anything. Check out the Bilstein 5100s and 6112s. Adjustable shocks. Check them out. People rave, and they're a lot cheaper, but just as good. Check them out. I've never used them, so I'm only telling you what people tell me, but it's a lot of people telling me this. How do you just finish changing the radiator in my car? Nice. Now I got to shower up. Okay. Rock and roll, Dan. Thanks for being here. Dan, I love that you're an avid follower. Every time I put something up on Twitter, Dan is my first like, my first retweet. Good man, good man. First and only con, I don't have a Tundra. Well, that's a big one. That is a big one. Saul, what's up, dude? Just ordered the center console lockbox from watching your install video. Should be a quick one. Totally a quick one. Totally worth every cent. I love that thing. I'm going to be honest with you, Sal. I got that because you guys said you wanted me to get it so you could see if it was worth it. And it was another one of those things. Half that truck is that. But I love it. Love it. Especially, I go running a lot, so I always lock my stuff in that box when I go running. So if people are going to break into my car, they're not breaking into that thing. Right, it's muggy with a breeze. Okay, and you are down in the Charlotte area, so this makes a lot of sense. I'm pulling for Chase. No, you're not. You're pulling for Eric. All right? If you want those shocks when I'm done with it, you're pulling for Eric, dude. I decided against lowering mine, thinking about the Hostile H113 in 20 by 12. That'd be cool. I like it. I was your 13th like today. That's scary. Apollo 13, you are go, no go for launch. The pros, it's the first year of the second gen. Yep, has the 5.7 and it still runs good. Cons, it has 223,000 miles. Some missing missing paint. Some missing paint and small rust spots on the body. Go Eric Jones. There you go, dude. But you know what's cool about that? Everyone always talks about never buy the first year of a new redesign, right? So that's the first year of the 5.7 motor, and he has 200,000+ miles on it. Still runs like a top. Did you ever do any major maintenance to it? Like, did anything ever blow on you, like the water pump or anything like that? Would you phone? Dance Master, my man. What's going on, dude? Nothing on this end. Just waiting for NASCAR under the lights of Charlotte. It brings us back a memory of the 1992 Winston when Davey Allison passed Kyle Petty on the final laps to take the win. But as he crossed the checkered flag, Kyle Petty slammed him into the wall, and Davey Allison ended up spending the night in the hospital. I want to do a podcast. Legendary reliability. Keep the factory front sway bar on the TRD Pro Bilsteins. Just won't get the extra travel, or it won't work with the front sway. No, it'll work with the front sway bar. I think my suggestion would be this. If you're going to get the TRD Pro suspension, get that first, run on that for a little while so you get the feel for it, and then buy the TRD sway bar later. That way, when you put the TRD front sway bar on, it's only like $200. So if you don't like it and you take it off, it's not the end of the world, but at least you'll feel what the TRD Pro suspension feels like without sway bar, the major front sway bar first. Feel me? That's what I would do if I were you. The only big maintenance I have done to it, install a new starter. That's not bad. About to help a friend move her king-size mattress to a new place. Damn, that sucks. Getting slammed into a wall is never fun. Yeah, that was a great night. That's when NASCAR was NASCAR. Cliff, my man. Lightning Cliff. I just went to the Toyota dealership where I purchased my Tundra over a year ago. It did not have the jack equipment under the seat, but they gave me a new seat just like that. Great customer service. And once again, when you find a great dealership, you stick with it. Now that right there for Cliff would not happen everywhere. So that is very cool, dude. That'll make your Saturday a little better. Couple beers. Sorry, just look at this dirt. I hate autocorrect. Me too, me too. William says our biggest cons for the Tundra are weak headlights, which is on my con list, right at the bottom, right there. And we bought a two-wheel drive. We've gotten stuck so many times. Where are you at? Where in the country are you again? I hope we are all as lucky as Thunder. Yes, me too, me too. Serge says I'm the best. No, Serge, you're the best because you're here letting me do this thing. So, merci to you, buddy. Merci, merci. What about the rules? I missed it if you explained how to get in. Oh, no, the rules to tonight's race. I was just saying before, you might have missed this. I was saying that they changed the cars to what the fans want, so it should be a really good, rough, fun race tonight. I hope they don't screw it up. The rules to get in, there's 3 stages in the open race beforehand. It's a total of 50 laps. I think it's 30, 10, 10, or 20, 20, 10, something like that. At the end of each stage, whoever wins the stage advances to the All-Star race. So that's how to get in. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't usually look forward to the All-Star race because Charlotte to me is kind of like, all right. Charlotte, you get like a good half lap and then everybody spreads out and they just follow each other. But with this package, it's supposed to keep the cars competitive and close together. we'll see what happens. It could get nuts tonight, I'm hoping, because it's been rough lately. Eric says zip ties worked out great for the fog lights. All right, I got to definitely try that, dude. Thank you very much for the info, because I can't deal with that shake. I'm sorry, I just can't. In Arizona, we get stuck in sand a lot. Yeah, I bet. Sand's a pain. I deal with that here on the ocean. How do you know for sure Toyota will do a Tundra redesign? You know what, Z-Diver? There is no 100%. But from very reliable sources, I have gotten that information. Very reliable. You know, I don't know if you guys remember this, if you haven't been around the channel for a while. This very reliable source told me they're not making a TRD Pro Tundra in 2018, just an FYI. Now, he told me that first before any of the journalists knew. So when I made a video of that, I had journalists contacting me pretty much going off on me because it's not true. They would never stop doing it. Like, people were blowing up on me about it. And guess what happened? They didn't make a TRD Pro Tundra in 2018. And all those journalists didn't have the scoop, and I did. So I trust the people that give me the information. But it's, you know, and now it's pretty much out to, you know, the teams at the dealerships and stuff, that 2021 will be the Tundra and Sequoia. So, but my thing is people keep saying, well, it might be 2020. And listen, 2021 model year is what they've said and what they continue to say. But if they're freaking out about everyone saying they need an update, they could bump it a year forward, but I don't think they will, because this sounds like it's going to be like a real redesign, like new motors and stuff. So you don't just say, okay, we'll do it a year earlier. You know, they got to retool their plant and stuff like that. So 2021, sticking with it. And I always talk to my contacts about any updates, you know. My nearest Toyota dealership is Reliable Toyota of Springfield, Missouri. Cool. I'm jealous, Cliff. I'm going to add A to all the Canadian guys. I'm jealous, Cliff. My dealership wouldn't even put in new headlight bulbs for me. They said you need to bring poutine. They said it would melt the housing. Good grief, come on. Some dealerships are crazy. And Papa's Toyota out in my hometown. Now, are they both good dealerships, Dance Master? My headlights never sanded and polished down. Need sanded and polished down, okay. But my headlights and fog lights are bright and aren't weak. That's very good. Springfield, Missouri. Is that close to Fort Leonard Wood? I have no idea. Has anyone installed amp bed steps? Getting truck lifted, so I thought bed steps might be getting up to the bed of the truck. Dude, I'm thinking you get yourself some sweet end fabs, but that's just me. But there are a lot of people on here that have actually done the amp research steps. I've not heard anything bad, honestly. Eddie, what's up, dude? Con, lacking latest and greatest technology gadgets. Pro, lacking the latest and greatest technology gadgets. So less to go wrong with repair. Let the others be the guinea pigs. That was a really good one, Ed. Thank you for that. That's a really funny one. Wish I could send pictures. The Goodyear blimp is flying over my house. Take a picture of it and Instagram. Send it. I want to see it. Do you think Toyota will redesign the 4Runner or the Tundra first? I think the 4Runner was either 2020 or 2022. It might have been 2020 for the 4Runner. Let me check on that for you, William, but let's say 2020 for now. Wish they would move the All-Star Race somewhere else. Short track, maybe. Sean, you're speaking my mind. I feel like the All-Star Race should travel around. Go to different tracks. Imagine the All-Star Race on Darlington. Darlington is one of the greatest NASCAR tracks out there, because you get that great short track, Lady in Black feel, but you still get some speed out of it. That would be a lot of fun. Or bring back North Wilkesboro Speedway. Do me a favor, guys. Or have it at Rockingham. Just have the All-Star Race at Rockingham. I would do that too. Because they do the Charlotte, well, thank God the fall Charlotte race will now be on the road course there. But every other year it's been All-Star Race Charlotte. The next week, Coke 600 Charlotte. And then in the chase, Charlotte again. I'm over Charlotte. Zip ties are great. They fixed my lawnmower too. Dude, zip ties and duct tape. That's all you need in this world. Yes, they are, but both multiple times. Okay, cool. I think Reliable Toyota is a little over an hour from Tundra. I was at Fort Lost in the Woods for about 22 weeks. All right. TD, do you know of anyone who works down in the Texas plant? I'm sure they'd hear pretty early when the Tundra is getting redesigned and possibly specifics on what they'll change. So here's the thing about people who work in the plant. A, they don't talk. All right, they're very, you know, keep it in house, shut up kind of the way, and that's the way it should be. Number two, it's still pretty early for the redesign for anyone to know too much, especially down there. So it's kind of the way it is. I give them credit for keeping their mouth shut, though. That's the way to be. I just want to get some use out of all the parts I've installed before I trade in for the 20 whatever Tundra 2021. Well, I mean, don't forget too, though, if you're one of those people that doesn't like to get it the first year, you're looking at the 2022 model year, 2021 actual year. So do what you gotta do. Wade, what's up, brother? Reliable Toyota is 4 hours away from me. Excellent advice, Mark. You have the experience on the Tundras. That's why, and we all subscribe. Thank you. Luck, health, success to you and the family, brother. And I appreciate that you always end it with that. And I give it right back to you. Yes, I just want to help. You know, I just want you to have a good time with your truck. I think John's Tundra life is on vacation to the Pacific Northwest. Oh, okay, cool. Zip ties fixed my front bumper. Nice. How do you remember everyone's first name? Because you guys are loyal fans. Some of you have been around a long time. I don't know, I just remember it. Some I don't. You're one of the lucky ones, Wade. Oh. Yep, so NASCAR is going to start in about 20 minutes. I can't wait. Baby, I'm amazed at the way you love me all the time. Little Paul McCartney never hurt no one. I'm in a singing mood tonight. I don't know what's wrong with me. Some more cons with the Tundra. Splash shields and some other pieces are either gone or loose. Okay. The small, stupid little things. I don't have a cheat sheet. The only thing I have in front of me are the pro and con list. Everything else on this table, I cleaned the table for that party last week, and now everything's lost. That's what happens. Like, I keep things neat. I'm one of those people that, like, constantly likes to keep things in order, but it's, like, ordered chaos, if you know what I mean. Like, I always know where my junk pile is. My dad saw the redesigned Camry, I think, over a year before they revealed it, so I was wondering if it would be the same for the Tundra plant. I'm sure the people working down in the plant will see it long before us, because they're the ones that have to build it, so they got to know. It's just a matter of how much will we know. I had chicken wire holding on my front bumper on my first car because it was sideswiped by two 18-wheelers and lived through it. That car was a trooper. What car was it? I'd love to know. Neat freak. Me too. Yep. I like clean and orderly, but when it comes to like this YouTube thing for me, sometimes it doesn't pay to be clean and orderly because there's just so much going on so fast. So like Livestream, I always keep some kind of a notebook and some kind of a pen with me because you guys always want me to check something out. So I always got to write stuff down. I still have the bowl filled with the names for the gift card. You know, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't clean that up yet. Oh well. But overall, the desk is completely... I don't have my hats all over the place anymore. Everything's in order. Here's something that you guys have never seen, which I actually took the voice box out of because it was just so annoying. Got my Uncle Si, you know. This is back from when the show was very popular. But so this guy used to have a voice box, and anytime anyone walked by, it would talk. But then in the middle of the night, it would just talk. And that's all you'd hear is Uncle Si all night. So we took the voice box out. So he just sits on the desk over here in the corner now and watches me with his cup. His beard is shorter than mine. Everyone's beard is shorter than yours, dude. Small, stupid, annoying things, and the tailgate rattles a bit. Yeah, but can't complain about that for a truck that's nearly 12 years old. Exactly, dude. It's cool. It was a 98 Mazda 626 LX, 215,980 miles. Engine issues, overheating issues, AC issues, etc. Mazda. Ford. Find me a shop that does lift installs. I'm having a hell of a time finding a good shop that will install the ReadyLift 3.2. Let me give you a suggestion, Wade. So, where are you in the country again? Forgive me. But all you got to do is Google your area, and you got to find a performance shop. So, like by me, if there's one in New Jersey, there's got to be one by you. We have a place around here called, I believe it's called MTE Accessories, and there's another place called Monmouth Truck. They specialize in doing everything outside of Seattle, so Washington there. They specialize in doing every single thing to performance trucks, or to build performance trucks. So it's not that hard to find. You just got to find like a truck performance shop, an automotive performance shop. They don't mind doing the lifts, you know. A 3.2, you shouldn't have a problem, but just search your area. There's got to be someone out in Seattle. We only put one mole on it the whole time. One mole, huh? Okay. Well, I know it's going to be an autocorrect. 1 mile. There you go. On it the whole time we owned it. That's crazy. I'll send my 2 girls up your way, and we'll end your neat freak thing, I bet. The problem is Michelle is not a neat freak. Michelle is an I will get to that later, and I'm behind her trying to clean up. Men don't grow beards. Beards grow men. I like it. I like it. I like that, dude. Outside of Seattle, yeah. Sometimes it's those small problems that reminds it's a working truck and still runs better than a lot of newer vehicles. Yeah, man. I mean, your truck is awesome, dude, because you use your truck. You know, you got the golf course and all that. Like, that truck, I know you got, like, a kinship with that truck. It's going to be hard for you to get rid of it when the time comes. Do you have the Windjet taillights on your Platinum? Negative. I'm going on my 3rd one because of the LED marker going out. So here's my thing. I like the Windjets. I like the look of them. But the problem was they weren't bright enough when I hit the brakes. The area that lights up when you brake isn't big enough. It's not bright enough. In New Jersey, there's nothing but traffic. You're in traffic your entire ride, whether you're going 60 miles an hour or 10. And I don't want to be hit in the rear end accident or anything like that because my taillights aren't bright enough. So I'm just keeping the stocks for now. I will say the FRS has LED taillights that came on it, and they're extremely bright. So it can be done. But yeah, I did that for a little while on the TRD Pro, and I won't be doing that again. If I'm putting on LED taillights again, it'll be Toyota came out with the new Tundra with new taillights. Or something like that. An LED taillight from Toyota is the only way I'll go from now on. That, to me, is like a safety issue that I'm not ready to play with. They were just so dark. But they look good. But it's not about look. It's safety first, teamwork second, then looks. OMG. There we go. Performance is the key then, yes. My brother says, Les Schwab, but not sure if they are trustworthy for a lift kit. Then you start going on Google and checking reviews, brother. Check the reviews of any shop you're about to do it with. So, that's what I would do. Do you have any buddies that drive a Tundra? None. It would be cool to have them on your live streams too. So I want to have my old man on my live stream with me one of these days. We always talk about it. That's the only Tundra owner I really know as a friend. You know, like there is, I do know one. There's a couple local to me. We will. Shoot. And I love Shoot. If you're from the South and you say Shoot, we're friends. I'm getting rid of that thing, or I'm not getting rid of that thing. I'll end up putting all brand new parts under it, drivetrain, suspension, the total package will be done. I like it. Most of us have Tundras. Well, you're all my friends on here, of course. VCG, what's up, buddy? Simon, his pop has a Tundra. Yep. Good point. Reviews are huge. Always look at the negative and medium level reviews and the good reviews. Look at all of them. Read them all. Trust me. Suspension's important. You want to make sure the people working on the vehicle know what they're doing. For sure. You don't want to have an issue. You said you've owned several Tundra. Any common problems? No. None. I've been very blessed, knock on wood, with issues with the Tundra. On my 07 one time, it wouldn't start. Out of nowhere, I went to start it, and it turned out that the mass airflow sensor got dislodged and was out of place, and it wouldn't read, so it wouldn't start. Fixed that in 2 seconds. They are hard to kill for sure, but no problems. There's just things that I gripe about on all my Tundras along the way. I really liked my 09. My 09 was my favorite because I did a lift to it. I did big tires, big mud tires on that thing. That was fun. But the gas mileage was like atrocious during the time when gas was insane. Yando, what's up, buddy? Does anyone else's window make a noise when they're being brought up, or are they silent? I'm good. I'm silent all the way around. One time my Tundra wouldn't start. My employees ran the fuel tank dry. Oh, that is 10 push-ups each freaking employee after that. It's coffee tonight, dude. I had to wake up. This thing was full. It's now up to here, but we still got a lot of coffee to drink here. I know. Beer's a lot more fun, though. I was just at a very large used truck center this morning. Not one Tundra on the lot. That's pretty crazy. Silent. There you go. Does anyone else have real bad wind noise from the windshield? Negative. It'd be awesome to have a 14, 15-year-old truck with brand new parts. Yeah. Man, once I get my own house, I'll build a 5, 6 car garage. I can't wait to see it. Make sure you get some project ones, and then I'll move next to you and we'll have a good time. Random, and then you can work on my swing plane. Random question. If you get a Tundra with Toyota Care with it, once you get to the end of the care period, how much would typical care be without Toyota Care? Hope that question makes sense. It does. If you don't re-up, because you get a chance to do Toyota Care Plus, and this is just total spitballing. It always depends on what vehicle you have, where you are in the country, all that stuff. But like, the Tundra takes full synthetic, 0W20, right? Plus they do the tire rotation, you know, your standard stuff. Probably looking around $100, a little over $100. That's my guess. Eddie says, from San Antonio, got to see the Million Mile Tundra. What's the most miles you put on one? I think my 09 was up in the 70s, 70-something thousand. I got whistling from my tow mirrors around 80 miles an hour. That's because it's giving you extra horsepower, dude. That's a supercharger mirror whistle, right? A Tundra was originally bought in LaPlace, Louisiana. Louisiana fast. Oh, God. I love coffee. I didn't know how I was going to do this live stream. I was so freaking tired. Now I'm wide awake. So around $100, depending on location. It could be. I've never, honestly, every time I've ever had anything done to my Tundra, I've been under Toyota Care. The last one I didn't have Toyota Care on was my 09. And that wasn't synthetic motor oil at the time. And that was about $60. So anytime you do a synthetic oil change, it's usually up there in price a little bit. I would say use $100 as your point of reference. But that's standard around the board nowadays with that kind of stuff. I'll have the Tundra, 04 Yukon, 94 Chevy Silverado, and then a 17 or 18 Mustang GT, and then a 2012 ZR1. Oh, you got a nice little idea there, dude. If I'm not mistaken, they gave the guy an even swap for a brand new one. Yes. They hooked him up. And then my grandpa's 64 Chevy will be in the garage eventually. Awesome. There you here. Thank you, Wade. My dealer in Puyallup, Washington said 110 oil change every 10,000 miles. Yeah, that makes sense. What kind of 64 Chevy is it? Tundra. We didn't do the roll call, guys. Where's everybody coming from tonight? There's only a few of you. We did not get a big crowd tonight. It's because I did the 5 p.m. instead of the 6 p.m. I bet you people start popping on now. Bet ya. So that was my bad. So here's the 10 push-ups we owe. Central Mississippi for the J5 man. Jonesboro, Tennessee. I lost count on the push-ups. Carl, hold my beer. Okay. Prince George, British Columbia, Canada. Kirbyville, Missouri. Cool. Not bad on pronunciation. Yeah. I think the only thing when, like, I think of Washington now, and this is a shame, I think of Starbucks. And that's a shame because I hate Starbucks. 64 Chevy pickup. I can't remember the exact name. Cool. Jersey Shore. Nice. Cabot, Arkansas. Kamloops, British Columbia. San Antonio, Texas, where the Tundra is born and built. I don't have my TMMTX hat down here tonight. That's a shame. Nice. Oh, yeah. They are on every corner. Hate Starbucks. I'm a Dunkin' guy. But I just like K-Cups, man. You know? You know, someone on this channel, I can't remember who it was, told me they were going to send me, because they were mad that I was drinking this like random no-name one, told me they were going to send me a Yeti, one of these. So if you're one of the few people on here right now that said that, you better send it my way, dude. I hate coffee. I never drink it. Listen, Cole, you're going to get older, and you're going to be like, all right, I'll try it, and then you're going to need it. So write that down. Love Dunkin'. They pulled out of here 10 years ago. Missed them. I bet they did. They have no shot over there. And I won't tell you why. Don't get me started. Hipster coffee. I don't know. You know what's popping up all over the place around here? It drives me nuts. It's just coffee, guys. It's just coffee. But there's all those like weird coffee shops, like, oh, it's organic this and all that. I'm just like, dude, listen. Come on. Just, it's coffee. Relax. I have pills that my doctor put on. 1 pill equals 3 cups of coffee. Whoa. That's pretty fun. Okay. TD, you know I'm from the lovely city of Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa Bay will go down. It's going to be Washington and the Golden Knights for the cup. Hipster freak seekers. Nice. Yeah. I just want a cup of coffee, guys. Give me an extra large hot cream and sugar. Done deal. That's it. I don't need the you hear people order this stuff. I got a story for you, a 2-minute story for you on Starbucks once. There's a Starbucks in my local Stop and Shop, which is our market that we go to. So I woke up, we had to go to the market early on a Sunday morning before it gets mopped. You never go to the market on Sunday, right? Is that everywhere in the country or just Jersey? It gets nuts. So we went first thing. I go into the market that has a Starbucks in it. I'm like, let me just get a Starbucks drink. So I don't know anything about Starbucks. I don't go to it. So I go up and they're busy, but the lady comes up to me. She's like, can I help you? And I'm like, I'm looking at everything's, you know, Chinese to me. I have no idea what I'm reading. I'm just like, so let me just say my thing. I'm like, yeah, can I get a large hot cream and sugar, the thing I usually get. She looks at me so mad and goes, it's a venti. It's not a large, it's a venti. And I'm like, okay, give me one of them. And that was the last time I went to Starbucks. You're really mad? What's your name? I have to write it on the cup. Just hand me the freaking cup. Sorry. Don't get me started. Takes about 30 minutes to kick in. Once it does, I'm good for the day. It's pretty rock and roll. Never drank coffee until I became a teacher. Yeah, now I can't live without it. Damn that coffee mate. Dude, hazelnut coffee mate is my girl. I'm on sugar-free now, which I hated, but now I'm starting to like. All right, gotta head out. Clean out the van before helping my friend move her mattress. Talk to you later, y'all. Have a good one, dude. Like yours, black or blonde. I am all about lighter coffee, for sure. Robert, what's up, dude? I received my 2018 headlights, but still waiting on my wiring harness. Yes, keep me updated, sir. Really gotta know. Love me a Starbucks dark roast. Nah, that sends me to the toilet. If the Lightning win the cup, I need a TD34 sticker. Deal. You'll get 4. They won't. Just remind me of that deal, Cliff. I've been to Starbucks once. I dumped the coffee out. It was gross. Been a gold member for 8 years now. I will say one thing about Starbucks that I like. So when that lady gave me like an attitude that day, totally unprovoked. I'm like the nicest person in the world when I go places. I live and die by the motto, you don't mess with people who touch your food. So I'm always pleasant. I don't send things back, things like that. But when she gave me that attitude, I was like, whoa. Little did she know a Starbucks district manager was in line that morning when I was there. Not that district, and she was just shopping. But she came up to me later and gave me her business card. I ended up getting like a $50 gift card because that lady was, you know, an a-hole to me. So that worked out. You like coffee with your cream? Me too. I have to. Hazelnut creamer. That's my way. Not too much. No, yeah, there's a good amount of creamer in here. I don't like it too light, but I like it to the point where it's not a terrible taste. I guess that makes sense. Now I have my mom watching you live. She's visiting from Jamaica. That is awesome. I would love an invite to Jamaica. It's beautiful down there. Let's go. Come on. Hello, Robert's mom. How are you? If I drink coffee, I drink it black. See, when I was doing lifting, doing the workout thing, I was drinking black coffee because there's obviously no calories in it, but I just can't do it. Yes, totally, Cliff. Coffee snobs who need them Starbucks suck. Yes, yes. Cafe latte, like just get the freaking coffee. It all does the same thing. I used to have this kid that worked with me who would come up to me and say, what would he always say? Oh, he's like, I got a, oh, yeah, this, and then he would say the coffee and be like, this has a quad shot in it. And so he would get like 4 shots of espresso in it. And I'd be like, cool, man. I think he just did it to tell people he did it. It was like one of those things. And I would just show him my, I used like a NASCAR travel mug at the time. It was a Carl Edwards travel mug. And I'd be like, this is a Green Mountain K-Cup. You know, like, I don't care. French vanilla creamer is yummy. Yes, I do that every once in a while. And around Christmas, we get the peppermint. We always do that. Sometimes we'll get the Cinnabon one. But honestly, I just really like my hazelnut. Isn't that what all those cup holders are for? Coffee? Truth, dude. Truth. That's it. You got it, French vanilla. Hey, we all drive Tundras here. Don't be judging the coffee. We all like what we like. Oh, no. We're judging. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. If you could drink, like, super dark roast coffee, God bless you. To me, it's borderline liquor at that point. I just can't stand the taste. Gives me a headache. Yes. But this time of year, no. It will hit 100 here today. So then you go to iced coffee. Give me a large iced coffee, cream and sugar, man. I've been saying that for a long time, too. We serve. How you doing, buddy? Eric. See, every time I hear the name Eric, I got to go Billy Madison right away. Dunkin's. Frap. I don't need all that, man. Michelle buys the Starbucks, I think Frappuccinos, like in the bottles. I had one of those once when we were in Disney World, and we had them in the room, and I drank one, and I was like unbelievably energetic for till noon, and then I was passed out city, like just out of energy. Shoot, go to Grandmama's Sweet Iced Tea. Rock and roll. Ice cold frap, there you go. Yeah, I can't live without a coffee. Like in the morning at this point in my life, especially doing these ridiculous hours that I do, I need coffee. It's not a want, it's a need. You know, like, I couldn't imagine living my life on coffee. I have some people that work with me that don't drink coffee, and they just look miserable. And they hate me because when we go in, I'm wide awake and energetic because of coffee. That's all I believe in, is their sweet tea. It sounds like you're writing a Jason Aldean song right now. Oh, Grandmama on her sweet tea. We went down to Amco to get that six-pack go muddin'. Wonder if Carl would like to get back in the car now. Probably not. He keeps apparently getting opportunities and saying no. He runs a farm now. He owns his own farm and he's doing his thing. Cole, you'll be very happy with me. I went to a Jason Aldean concert before he was humongous at a state fair, and I sat like third row. And then like within the year, he got huge, like humongous, like selling out Giant Stadium humongous. And yeah, I was dragged to that concert. Actually had a good time. That was like when like Hicktown was new, all that kind of stuff. She's country, shoot. All those songs. Big Green Tractor. Still have a Jason Aldean shirt around here somewhere. Oh, almost choked on the coffee dirt. About to be NASCAR time here. So who does everybody think will win tonight? Anyone? Jason is pretty good. I've met Brantley Gilbert. He played the golf course last year. Pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. I could be a country music singer. The Giants. I think Truex wins. I don't know. I think it's going to be a Harvick type of night. Harvick or Larson? That's what I'm going. I want it to be a Eric Jones type of night, guys. You know, just do a little bit of that right there. So, I want it to be an Eric Jones type of night. But, you know what? I'm a realist. San Francisco Giants. Boo. Boo. Barry Bonds, steroid king of Chicago. I would like JJ to end the drought. Dude, and it would be a great place for him to end the drought because he has so many wins at, I almost called it Lowe's Motor Speedway, like back in the day, at Charlotte. Break this 3-game losing streak. I love baseball. I wish I had the time to watch more of it. Dude, did I ever tell you what I used to do? I used to sit down 162 games a year, watch every game, go to a lot of games, and to this day, I would score the game. You know how like in the back of the old school programs, you could sit there and actually score the game? I would do it every single game. I was obsessed. And people complain baseball is boring. It's relaxing to me. I love the pitcher-batter duel. I love the mental game that goes on. It's a great game. Love baseball. Always have, always will. You should hear some of my old man stories. He grew up right down the way from Yankee Stadium in like the glory days, the Mickey Mantle days. Yeah, real good stories. He was never convicted, though. Yeah, no, he never was. I don't really hate Barry Bonds. Kyle Busch is the Vegas favorite. Yeah, that could be cool. I love baseball. You gotta love baseball. Love the Bueller reference. Nice. That's what a lot of people forget about. He never served a single game of suspension. This is true. But I love football more. Anyone use those Knox Luck Black emblem overlays? Do they fit 2013 even though it says 2014 plus? I know Sparks Parts sells an overlay package. Pretty sure they're this. Well, hold on. The 5.7 up front, the iForce one that's on your door, is different 07 to 13 and 14 and up. Just an FYI. It might just be the color that's different. I don't remember. I gotta look at it. I don't have it on my truck. It just says Platinum Tundra. But we all know I love golf the most. I hope so. Someone driving a car very fast. There you go, Cliff. Way to go. Cliff wins. Go Hawks. Go home. She's country. Oh my goodness. Dude, so much coffee. I'll be trying to qualify for the US Open next year. That'd be awesome, bro. Do it. Gotta try. Sometimes you just gotta try. Who won the gift card? DV. DV is the screen name. Won the gift card. And it turned out to be he got a unique promo code. I think that's how they did it. What was the right answer? It was the grab handle. Grab handle was the winner. 16 people got it. So we're going to do another giveaway for the 10,000 subscribers. So if you know anyone who's a Tundra fan that wants to sign up to the channel, subscribe it up. That would be cool. Yeah. I'm trying to put together a pretty big giveaway. So I'm going to keep working. You guys keep working. I think we are 1,600 and change away from 10,000 now. So we should get there pretty quick. Football is the best sport ever, hands down. Whoa, we got a fight going on. I love the video of that dad on YouTube who sings Tennessee Whiskey. There you go. It's amazing what can go viral. We just revamped our whole team. We're headed back to the Super Bowl. I guess we'll see. I mean, the Seahawks, dude, they could have had another bowl if Russell Wilson wouldn't throw interceptions right at the end there, right? Just saying. The Giants, this is the Giants here. Great. You know what we should do? This fall, we should do live streams through football. For anybody who sits at home, and we could just BS through that. Giving away the FRS. You know what? I've been using the FRS every single day. Every single day lately because of the gas prices. FYI, getting close to qualifying time. Thank you, Dan. Dan, I love you. Dan, you're a good dude. I should probably get going here. You're going to give away a Corolla? Why, you want one? I love that my Tundra came stock with a grab handle. I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with you right now. At 100,000 subscribers, 100,000, I'll try to give away some form of a vehicle. Or a supercharger. Something insane at 100,000. 10,000, not so much. We are young and fast. Hawks 2019. We shall see. That would be awesome during football. That'd be a lot of fun, right? Love the Corolla. Good. Sean, what's up? Good afternoon, Mark. Hey, can you get the dealership and install the 2018 headlights without the turn signal blinking fast? That's why you need the wiring harness, and you got to make sure they repin it. They have to repin the wiring harness. That is a must. Nathan, what's up? Sweet, man. Time for qualifying. Uh-oh. See, that's the thing. People are starting to sign on now thinking it was a 6 o'clocker. We've already been on 67 minutes. All right, I got to get over there. We got to watch this. I mean, I guess for now, before it starts getting crazy, I could just stay on. You guys want to keep going with this live stream? I could just bring you over to the TV. We could do it over there if you want. It's up to you. You tell me, man. Oh, God. Are you going to watch cars take the left turn? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we could go over there for a little bit. Let's go. Come on up. Nice hat. Did you get new tools? No, this is my NASCAR driver's hat. I have all DeWalt tools, though. You know, I support my drivers. You guys know that. Always support your driver. We got to let it lighten up in here a little bit, but we shall. We shall. We got the... okay, we're sitting down now. I haven't done a live stream over here since it began. Oh, man. It's not going to tip right. Oh, there we go. Let's see if I can get this set up. Do a stream in your truck. I think I'm going to try to do a stream in my truck. The problem is the Wi-Fi would go out. So, oh my God, I look jacked like this. Yeah, man. What's up, bros? Where you going? Oh, look at the forearm, man. What forearm, bro? Popeye forearms, dude. That bicep action. Sorry. You should get a Supra for the channel when they come out. I just don't want one. Is that weird? I'm not a big Supra guy. Are they all Festool sponsors? What does that mean, dude? Unsubscribe. Thanks, bro. Does the dealership repin the wiring harness? Yes. In fact, Sean, email me TundraDude34@gmail.com. Let me see if I still have the email string on how to do it. Later on, gotta go to my kids' play. Have fun. Good way to spend a Saturday night there. Hopefully, I'll make it back to see Chase win. Ask the neighbors for the Wi-Fi password. I will. Yeah, that's... Eric, is that really getting like that, dude? Is it really getting... Everyone keeps saying that. Festival graphics on the card. Oh, okay. I guess I should then. Tori, what's up, dude? Okay, bro. Thanks. No problem. Festival tools. Hold on. Let me get this on. Let me get this going. So, for the guys signing on right now, we had to come on an hour early tonight. Because the race. You know, I didn't want to miss the race. It is good. You know what really sucks about that, Eric, is like a lot of people make a living on YouTube, and you know, to get their subject matter pulled away. I hope their a fan base supports them in whatever else they'll do on YouTube. They could still do it. Want to hear something crazy, by the way? I'm not trying to be that guy or anything. You see these pictures behind me? I don't know if you can really tell with the light on them, but like, so we have pictures up here. These are the pictures the wife and I take when we go running, of the sun coming up and the sunset and everything. So we don't even need to buy pictures. We just take our own. Hi-yo. Living by the ocean life. 581. So if you guys are just signing on, we're going to be watching the NASCAR race here for a little bit together. Together. Forever. Oh, dude. Is this real? We're already on. I didn't know they were starting the race like right on time. Jeez. Let's hear your best Randy Macho Man Savage voice and pose. I could do the pose. The voice I suck at. I always sucked at his voice. So I don't even have anything good with that. But that's kind of the way it is. So, sorry, man. I miss Carl as well. I do. Oh, we got a battle for the lead. So these cars look like they're racing a lot more than usual, so we're already in the right direction. Undertaker's easy to do. He's kind of blah. What channel I'll watch it to? We got Fox Sports 1. Fox Sports 1 is the channel. I think we were going to be distracted with NASCAR. Yeah, 100. Especially because this right here is actually... Oh, here we go. Eric's coming. Get up. I want to win the first stage. That's all I want to do. Get us to the chase, and then I'll have a good time. Ric Flair. Woo! So, you guys, here you go. You need to check out, search on YouTube if you're a Ric Flair fan at all, Jay Lethal Ric Flair impression. He's another wrestler, and he does the most amazing Ric Flair and Macho Man. It's great. And his son, Charlotte. Yeah, that's messed up. I agree. Yeah, growing up, man, I was obsessed with wrestling. I still like wrestling. You know, I like to keep up to see. I like the nights when they do like the old timer nights, like Raw 30th anniversary and stuff like that. When some of the old guys come back. I mean, the product today sucks, but back in the day, it was a lot of fun, right? So, yeah, this is weird sitting. I might sit over here and do some live streams on the couch. You know, what are the top speeds of these cars? It all depends on their package, but at this track, you're getting up around 180, 190, depending on the package, of course. They were going too fast, so they ended up using restrictor plates at this track now, too, to slow them down. To second, baby. To second. Stone Cold all day. So I went to WrestleMania 15 in Philly, and the main event was Stone Cold versus The Rock for the belt, which is one of the best, you know, combos you can get. So I'm pretty happy. Last call with Scott Hall, for sure. Remember that Scott Hall gimmick in WCW? That was crazy. Go get him. 5 to go. Come on, Eric. We're coming, dude. Oh, this is going to be big. I'm nervous. Stone Cold and Vince Bits were... Dude, there was nothing better than that. And I was a big Hulk Hogan fan, right? So I was a WCW Monday Nitro guy at the time, and I would switch over to watch Vince and Stone Cold do their thing. Sorry, I like Bowman. Sorry, Cole. Ain't happening, bro. I still remember the night Hogan slammed Andre for the first time. Best night ever. WrestleMania 3, Pontiac Silverdome. 93,000 fans. Big night. Here we go. That's when wrestling was fun. The first match I ever went to in my life was at Madison Square Garden. Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair. House show. And here's what was really cool about that, though. So there was a Ranger game that night. It was like an afternoon match. Hulk Hogan won the main event. And if you know old school Hulk Hogan, he would go side to side after his match and do his poses, right? To each side. And that's kind of how he would end the night. They were so close to hockey time that as he was in the ring doing his poses, they were on the ring taking it down as he was in it. It was so funny. Always loved DX. Yeah, that was cool. I was there the night that Triple H turned on DX and became the Game. That was pretty cool. All right, 2 to go. Let's make this pass. Come on. Catch him. Catch him. I just want to win the first stage. I don't have to worry the rest of the night. Oh, we're coming. We're coming. Here we go. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I'm not paying attention to you much right now. I am, but good. Here we go. It's going to be 1 to go. Looks like it's going to be right on top of each other. We shall see. We took the high line this time. Now we gained. Here we go. This is it. 1 to go. See the coffee kicking in? I unintentionally am wearing Toyota Racing. This works out. I don't think he's going to be able to catch him. He's going to have to do something insane. All right, now we're on him. Let's see what we got here. Radio commentator voice. Here goes Bowman down into turn 3. Eric Jones takes the lower line. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to get to his bumper as they come off of turn 4. Alex Bowman will win stage 1, and he will go on to the All-Star race tonight. Eric Jones 2nd, and we got Elliott coming in 3rd, Menard in 4th, and Darrell Wallace Jr. Bubba in 5th. How's that? Damn. Well, congratulations, Cole. We'll get him stage 2. I didn't realize until recently that Hogan was actually a bad guy when he first entered wrestling. Yeah, with Classy Freddie Blassie, man. That was awesome. See, I think I would love to do that for a living, to be the commentator guy. I think I would need something along the lines of a ton of coffee when I did it to stay awake, or to stay focused at least. But yeah, it's a lot of fun to do it. Only with you guys. I think if it was a job, I'd be terrified. But I still want to do a podcast. I always do this thing at my job to, like, wake people up in the morning. Didn't know you spoke redneck. Every once in a while. I do this thing to wake people up in the morning. I'm like that annoying funny guy at work. You know, I've always been the funny guy. But I'll go up to people and just act like we're on a radio station to wake them up. It's kind of my thing. You know, gotta keep it fresh, right? Junkyard Dog, totally. I still have all the original figures, the big rubber figures that didn't really move or anything. Yeah, my brother was a big wrestling fan. He's older than me. I need some food or something good to drink. Yeah, you do. Whiskey on the rocks, bro. Sting was awesome. I like Blonde Sting. Back in those days, that was a lot of fun. I remember matches with Sting and Cactus Jack, Big Van Vader. Classic WCW was pretty awesome too. Vader. Crazy. All right, guys. I think I'm going to let you go. Looks like everyone's bailing off the streamer. Yeah, there you go. Eric wants to go and do fun stuff. It's Saturday night. So thanks for doing the thing. And out of here, Dan. Have a good one. TD, check out the video. Let me know what you think there, Dan. Appreciate it. Have a good one.